The Sermon on the Mount, 2025 edition. 1. The Blessings. Blessed are the spiritually bankrupt, who know they have nothing to offer God, for the kingdom of heaven is already theirs. Blessed are those who mourn the wars, the violence, and the cruelty in this world, for they will be wrapped in the comfort of God's own arms. Blessed are the gentle who refuse to play the world's domination games, for they will inherit the earth when the empires have collapsed. Blessed are those who ache for justice as a starving person aches for food, for they will be filled until they can't take another bite. Blessed are the ones who forgive before being asked, for they will be bathed in mercy when they stand before God. Blessed are those whose hearts stay clean in a world of spin and manipulation, for they will see God face to face. Blessed are the bridge builders who enter the fight to make peace, for they will be called sons and daughters of God. Blessed are those who pay the price for doing what's right, for they are already citizens of God's new reality. 2. Salt and light. You are the preservative in a culture rotten from greed. You are the light in a world addicted to outrage. Don't hide your light because it makes people uncomfortable. Let your goodness be public, not to promote you, but so people will catch a glimpse of your Father in heaven. 3. Fulfilling the story. Don't think I came to throw out the old story. I came to finish it, to bring it to its intended goal. The point of the law was never a checklist. It was a transformed heart. And unless your rightness surpasses the religious professionals who measure holiness by performance, you will miss the kingdom entirely. 4. The deepening. You've heard it said, don't murder. But I'm telling you, murder starts with contempt in the heart. When you speak in disgust, you've already planted the seed. Go fix the relationship before you bring God your worship. You've heard it said, don't commit adultery. But I'm telling you, lust is already adultery in the heart. Stop treating people as content for your fantasy. You've heard it said, if you divorce, make it legal. But I'm telling you, don't treat marriage like a contract you can shred when the feelings fade. You've heard it said, don't break your oaths. But I'm telling you, don't swear at all. Mean what you say so that a simple yes or no is enough. You've heard it said, an eye for an eye. But I'm telling you, break the cycle of revenge. When someone humiliates you, answer with dignity. When someone sues you for your shirt, hand them your coat as well. When the system forces you to carry its load 1 mile, carry it 2. You've heard it said, love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I'm telling you, love your enemies and pray for those who attack you. Your Father sends rain on the just and unjust. If you want to be like Him, do the same. 5. Piety without performance. When you give to the poor, don't live stream it. When you pray, you don't need a hashtag. When you fast, don't post a selfie about it. If you want to pray, here's how. Keep it simple. Our Father in heaven, may your name be treasured and honored. May your kingdom come, your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today what we truly need. Forgive us our debts as we forgive those who owe us. Lead us away from the trials that destroy us and rescue us from the grip of evil. 6. Wealth, worry, and what matters. Don't stockpile treasures where the market can crash, where rust eats and thieves hack. Store your treasure in God's economy, where the return is eternal. You can't serve both God and money. One will always own your heart. So stop letting anxiety be your master. Look at the birds. They don't run supply chains, but they're fed. Look at the wildflowers. They don't have brand deals, but they outshine kings. Seek God's kingdom first, His justice, His peace, and everything you actually need will come with it. 7. Judgment and discernment. Don't make your hobby calling out the faults of others while ignoring your own mess. First, take the log out of your own eye. Then you'll see clearly enough to help your brother or sister. Do for others what you would have them do for you. That's the law and the prophets in one sentence. 8. The choice. The way of the kingdom is a narrow road, and few choose it, because it's harder to love your enemy than to fight him, harder to give than to keep, harder to forgive than to hate. Beware the false guides who look holy but feed on the sheep. You'll know 'em by what their lives produce. Not everyone who says, "Lord, Lord," knows me. Only those who do what I say. If you hear these words and live them, you are like a wise builder who dug deep and laid your foundation on rock. When the storms come, and they will, your life will stand. If you only hear and nod, you are building on sand. And when the storm comes, it will all come crashing down.